Hello and welcome back to my channel and my Satisfactory playthrough. Today we're going to be focusing on getting some of these milestones completed to unlock some more technology, starting with this enhanced asset security because judging by the last mission, or the last episode, if we can't have our railgun, why do I keep wanting to call it a railgun? Our rebar gun, then we at least in the meantime are going to be needing something better for a melee weapon, because getting chased by that animal last time for like a really long time was kind of crazy. Now I have to remember after I redid everything where I put my reinforced plates. That led up to the smart plating. We did do the reinforced plates. We moved those, didn't we? Yeah, they're definitely not over there anymore. Alright, I'll find them. This is exactly why we eventually just need like one floor. We have everything go up and it's just, that's the storage floor. Because it makes it a lot easier. Oh, I think I left them down here.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna, and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Whoever they were, they won't be forgotten. Okay. She cracks me up. Very, contradicting to herself. Alright, Xenobasher. It's a little better. I still don't want to fight those big things until I've got the, rebar gun, but this is a start. Alright, so we gotta wait a couple minutes for the pod to come back down. Let's see here. Maybe we can actually start working on like that organization floor. I think there's a lot of room left to add production lines on this like second floor area. If we went up just a little further into the third floor, we could just make that like our storage floor for everything to make it much more simple. always trying to make sure it lines up right. If I finish the walls on the lower floors, it would probably help. Yeah, might as well get that floor done for this point. I mean, having everything back here is already so much more convenient, but if we had literally everything routed up to one floor where we could just go, if we needed refills on anything, would be really convenient. Alright, let's go see what we need for our next milestone. I want to keep that dropship busy this episode. Alright, so the blueprint creator. This thing is huge. Wait till you see how big it is. It's actually ridiculous. Alright. Let's grab this stuff. To wait a second on the steel beams for that one, actually. Alright, let's go see how long it's going to be on the steel beams. Oh wow, that actually might be a second on those. That gives us a little more space to work with here. Alright, we should also check our MAM research while we're waiting on those beams to build up. Alright, we need about 90 more of those. Because I think we picked up some more stuff for this thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, we definitely picked up this hard drive. So I think the hard drives at first, I can't remember if there's blueprints you unlock with them, or I know some of them give you alternate recipes to make things. So I guess we'll just have to see how that plays out. I don't think we can research while that's working on that, so I should have started that last, but I guess that'll just take a moment there. I had some fix-it tickets, I think, to spend too. Somewhere. Where did I put those? Are they in the vehicle? Yes. Oh, that's a good place for them. Get rid of this ore really quick here. Some of this stuff we might as well just move to our inventory. I'm not carrying any rotors. Surprised I hadn't run into an issue because of that. Alright, let's see if we can buy anything good with these tickets. Oh, I am going to buy these wall attachments for the pipes because that's pretty huge. And Actually, I don't think those are the same ones you use when you get the hyper tubes, but we'll still need them for the pipes, I'm sure. So we could definitely use lighting, but we have to wait until we get some quartz crystal research done. Oh, I forgot they had all the paints. Because you can, like, actually paint all of these, like, all your machines. I can't even remember how. I'll have to mess around with it. But they have, like, these special, like, chrome and copper paints you can get that are kind of cool looking. Have to redo quick wire to do the Caterium one. Most of it's cosmetic. I mean, there's some stuff like those wall attachments and stuff like that that are definitely, you know, and like doors, like we should definitely grab those, and gates. Because that'll let us finish putting walls around everything, but we'll still be able to walk out and take our vehicles out and all that stuff. I think that might be all that we have tickets for at the moment. The coffee cup. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. We'll put this last ticket in storage for now. Let's go check this situation out with the steel beams. Yeah, sometimes it's easier to do walls from the outside anyway. Go up there for them yet. Alright, almost there now. Less than 40. Just figure if we're here waiting anyway, we might as well work on some of this base building. We're going to need to get everything organized eventually anyway. Oh, there's one of those things up there. Let's just do a temporary little ramp here. Just to get up here.
effigy has no song, only echoes, but is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention! Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Oh, they're gonna withhold my food? Alright, cool. Let's go see what we got from that hard drive.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
So, solid steel ingot, bolted frame. Okay, it will give us more detail. Coal and iron ingots. 2 and 2 to make 3 steel ingots. That might be more efficient. Let's do this one. All right, now let's see what research we can get done here. Alright, let's process all of this into protein. Okay, so we get 6 more inventory slots if we just grab some more cable over here.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
Alright, so we can get the medicinal inhaler too, which I think heals us better than food.
Research completed. The protein inhaler can restore health in the eventuality that you have been carelessly damaging Fix-It property.
By Fix-It property, they're referring to me, which is, you know, real cool. Alright, we definitely want this rebar gun, so I need 5 DNA capsules.
Research to develop the rebar gun is now available. When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting to the Fix-It mission. Rebar gun and iron rebar ammo unlocked. Your ingenuity towards preservation of Fix-It property has been noted. You earned a micro break. And welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
All right, I'm gonna make like 2 of these protein inhalers, just in case we need to heal. Alright, so the rebar ammo is made from the iron rods, which I think we aren't even producing anymore because we've made so many of them. So we're going to put a constructor down here and actually just have it make the rebar ammo. And it can use the rods we've already got. It shouldn't get us anywhere near running out of them. And then we'll put another container over here. And then we'll have pretty much unlimited ammo for the rebar gun. So that should be perfect. Alright, let's go make our rebar gun while that's making us some ammo. Alright, we just gotta run down and grab some more screws. Pretty sure that after this, our steel beams should be good to go too. Alright, perfect. So we'll be able to fill up on ammo with that soon. Let's go check our steel beams.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The blueprint designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
Alright, so just seeing if we have any of the stuff we need to research, anything else here. I don't know that we do yet. Oh, we could do this. Or no? What are we missing? Missing the... Oh, a little bit of wire.
Research shows potential for processing planetary nutrients for pioneer benefit. Nutritional inhaler research available.
So I think that just gives us like another inhaler basically, but I think they do the same thing. I could be wrong though. Does it say what this one does? Fully restores health. Probably does the same thing.
Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static. The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Alright, so we have enough to do this one, and then the rest of that I'll have to wait till we find somewhere to mine quartz.
Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available. I think I'm going to put that medical inhaler in one of my slots here, and we're actually going to just put the the melee weapon in storage for now. Because I'm more likely to just run around and use the rebar gun because I don't have to be right next to them getting hit to use it. I wanted to check versatile framework here. So that uses modular frames and steel beams. So we'll have to set up production for these, which we'll probably do that in the next episode. That's going to take a minute because all the steel beams, I mean, I guess it's not really that bad. There was probably enough materials left over where we set up our steel production already that we can probably scrape together another production for the beams to go into the versatile frames there. And then the modular frames are actually going to feel relatively simple compared to that because at least all we need is iron. We can't do hypertubes yet. That's advanced steel production we could do. Let's get our logistics Mark 3 first, though. Wow, I just finished a whole bunch of stuff this episode and realized I forgot to record the second half of it, which is very unfortunate. We basically, I can't remember where I cut the first part of the recording off, so basically to run down, we
completed several more milestones. We are up to, yeah, we got these two done. We're just up to the advanced steel production, but that's going to be a couple episodes off. In the next episode, we're going to focus on the adaptive frame production line. So it'll be a couple episodes of setting up new production lines probably before we work on more of the base. But we got a lot of MAM research done in this episode and a lot of base organization and expansion. And we got, well, really, that was pretty much it because we spent a lot of time waiting for steel beams to be done. So that time was spent organizing the base. So maybe, if anything, that saved you guys having to watch a lot of building, unless you're into that kind of thing. There'll be plenty of it in the future, though, because as you can see, we're far from done with that. So yes, in the next episode, we'll set up our adaptive frames, and then the one after that, we'll probably be working on advanced steel production. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next episode.